Kia ora, Jim. John Wano here.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, you didn't tell me you was getting married. I only heard it from Dion.
Yeah, well, if you put it online, it's been postponed to a later date.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's all right, because I was going to tell you that we got a meeting in Te Hapua, and I'm going on the 16th, and I'm going to do a
What's the meeting for?
I'm going to do a presentation for Bundy and them. They wanted me to come up there and explain it, so that's all right. I'm going up there with Dion and his wife and
I'll tell you what, George.
yeah.
I'll tell you what, George. I'll now wait. Me and my colleague will come out to it.
Yeah,
And we're doing what we might have to.
yeah,
We decided we're going to come home and set up our own parliament down here.
yeah. That's right.
We're not going to worry about Napoli.
Yeah, that's all right, because I'm not too
We're going
bothered.
to start ruling down here in the Matatu Rohingya.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not worried. I'm not too worried with that. I just wanted to finish the thing before I go to Westminster.
Yeah, well,
It-
you do that, and I'll get a hold of my girl,
Yeah,
my eyes and ears up there, and she can
yeah. That's all right.
everything done, and I mean it this time. If you both don't give her any information, well, that means you're cutting me off, okay?
No, I'm emailing you every.
Hang on. Why not emailing it to me? You give it to her.
Oh, okay, because I'm leaving.
If she comes and asks you for it, or Danny, or any of those buggers up there, we don't give any information to her. Well, I don't want to know you boys anymore.
Oh well, that's sad. It's sad because
It's sad, all right, but, have a bit of respect you for it for her.
yeah, I know, but
On my behalf, bro.
I'm only going on that court hearing we had there straight to Britain, and that's all I'm doing.
Yeah, that's right, and I want all that information, but you
Yeah, but the thing is, what you do with it is not my business. I'm setting up the bank, and that's got to be done from that where the meeting was in the tent. That's why.
Keep me up on that. I'm just in the middle of a hui now.
Yeah,
But you keep me up on that, and how you get on with that bank.
yeah, because
I'll send you, I'll send you what we're doing, okay?
are you going against me?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, because it sounds like it, because my nerves are rattling. My nerves are rattling, and when
I'm not going against you. I'm only telling you that what we're going to do here, we're going to do as Matatu Waka.
yeah, no, that's all right. I go along with that because
If there's any information, any new things that you guys are doing, give it to, my...
yeah, no,
all
all my business is out of my hands now. It's in those administration. Huh?
Yeah, well, that's all I want to know, and I'll call me back later because
Okay.
I'm doing a week.
Okay then.
Okay?
All right.
Alright.
All right. Well, that's not very good. I'm not too happy about that, because when my nerves rattled, no wonder he didn't turn up at the hui up in the paddock, because he doesn't want anything to do with Ngāpuhi. That's sad. I thought we're coming together, and now he wants to go and run his parliament. That's why I got no issues with that. But I do when you're standing on that ground there, and a native court I'm setting up to save this country. He won't be able to save this country with what he's doing without all the rest of everybody. If he's going on the Matatu on their own, it's just going to break everybody up. That's what I'm saying on this video. That's why I record everything, so that everybody else knows, because it's very important to try and bring everybody together. And if they think they can do it on their own, then it's going to conflict everybody else, Tainui and Matatu and Waitaha and everybody, because he's sailing on his own ship. That's the trouble, when you get information like what I've got and start using it without everybody else's say in it, then it just breaks the whole lot up. and that's what I didn't want. Moai is not that. And we're going into commercial field. You better know what you're going to get into with the New World Order. Nobody knows that yet. And you don't have a military. I'm setting up the military in Britain. You haven't got that. If you might go and make your own parliament, that's for your own matatua and nobody else. It's like that. It's been like that all the time. Ngāpuhi looks after itself, Tainui looks after itself, and matatua looks after itself. Yet they cross all the boundaries of the whakapapa. I am really annoyed. I am really annoyed because my heckles are getting up. My nerves are rattling. When my nerves rattle, this Fitbit goes off the clock on my wrist. That's why I'm wearing it, because this is the sort of thing that I really didn't want. I'm looking for stable people, and I know so far Jim hasn't let me know anything about his business, and I've let everybody know about my business and what I'm doing to help others, not just myself. I'm helping everybody, and he wants to know about the bank. Now that's none of anybody's business. That's between me and the British military. You see? You can't cut me out of anything that's already gone out for years online. Everybody knows what I do. I'm making this video so that I can vent my native frustration of one tribe that's pulling out and going on its own. It's not combined. It's not really a good look. Jim, when you do that to me and surprise me like this, it's like a surprise attack on my intelligence and everything I'm doing. I'm listening to your part of the story, but when I expect you to be on the panel on a native court, you don't want to be there because it's Ngāpuhi. What's wrong with everybody? It was Ngāpuhi that got that flag. You're flying that flag. That's a Ngāpuhi flag, that British Declaration of War flag. They got it. They bothered to go and get it. Not your tribe. It was them that went over to Britain to get it. Okay, that's all I want to say. I'm annoyed that another tribe didn't come along with that flag and fly that flag when it's not yours in contract. You didn't do the contract. You did not do the contract. The Ngāpuhis did that contract. You get your own contract with Britain and leave that one well alone, because you'll get in trouble with that flag just by saying you whakapapa here and there. No, one chief got it. One chief put that together. And that's the Navy contract that I'm holding here with all the titles. You haven't got any titles, Jim, on paper. The original documents, I've got them here, of the Manukau title to Britain all over this country. It's not from Matatua. Okay? I want to say that to you. I want to say it to you. Show your title to me and your administrators. Show me your title, and I'll check it with this bag full I've got here. And if you're wrong, you're in trouble with this pound note. You'll go on your head if you cross my path, the king's path. I'm saying I'm a surrogate king, and that's the end of contracts with anybody that jeopardizes the position of this flag at Ngāpuhi on that ground where those popos are. It's not your popos that got it, Jim. It's not your popo mana whenua title that got it. And you only heard what I'm saying about Moai titles. You don't know nothing about that title because you've only just picked it up from me in a short time. You didn't know all of that. Where's your documents and paper trail, Jim? I've got years of it in that bag I've got that I took to Mairi Marae and showed them the bag, but not the contents. You see? When you're in a commercial field, Jim, you better be careful what you say to me in front of everybody, because I'm online. I'm in front of the world, Jim, watching every move any old kaumātua does. You might be clever, but you've got to get it right. Don't rely on anybody or your CEOs to make your decision for you, because I make my own, Jim. Me and nobody else. Okay? It's just me and you and what you've got to put in front of me to satisfy the British military. Not you and whatever else militaries you've got to protect yourself with. If you think you're going to go out and get another contract, you've got another thing coming. If you don't go down this path, in that marae up in Ngāpuhi, I've been there for years, and I've seen you come and go, and just waltz in and out, and not take part in what I set up on that marae. I'm very serious, Jim. I'm very serious. That's what I said to you. Are you in or out? You see? You're cutting yourself off from Ngāpuhi. That means you cut yourself off from me. I'm telling you, I'm sorting out who's who in this contract. You get your own contract, Jim. You get your own contract and your own government and run yourself like Sue. She's got her own, but Ngāpuhi didn't want hers. And certainly when they hear from me, they won't want yours either. You see? You get some information like this and off you go. You want to know about this power now, Jim? Sorry, it's not yours to talk about. It's everyone's. In the world, not here. Right? You only got 1% or less than 1% of the population of the world, Jim. You're only looking after yourself and your own matatu waka. You're not bothering about anybody else in the world who's party to this flag. See? You don't know how deep that flag goes, and you're flying it. You shouldn't be flying it. I'll take it off you. Yeah, I'll tell Ngāpuhi, you have no right to fly it, even though you whakapapa to it. You were not the contractor. It's Kingi Taurua, the contractor, inheritor. Okay? You get that? You hear what I'm saying? I got to report this at the meeting on the 16th of February 2017. Just what I'm just saying to you. You just stood me up for your meeting and said, call me later. You see, Jim, I can tell how you're treating me. Is that you're more important than what I am. You're more important than what I am, yet you don't have the facts in writing in your own words. You haven't got the facts or any information to back your own self up without going to our CEO and get their information to back you up. I'm on my own, Jim, me and you. It's my word against your word. What I say goes. If I get the consent from Ngāpuhi, that's it. You're sailing on your own ship, and don't use that flag for your business, because the pound note will go on your head. I'm warning you, do not dick around with Ngāpuhi. And I'm a Ngāti Pro. I'm the referee here, Jim, for the whole world using that flag. Okay? I'm after them, not you. That's not your business. It's not your contract, Jim. You can whakapapa all you like to Ngāpuhi, but you don't have the contract. You're going to get your own flag and your own contract. Okay? That's what I'm saying. I'm upset from Waitangi because the others turned up and sat there, right? But you didn't. I was looking around for you. I was looking around for you. And you let me down. Again. You let me down, Jim. And furthermore, you let me down by talking to me like that. Okay? You talk to me like that in front of the whole world, Jim. When you talk to me, you are talking to the whole world watching. And unfortunately for you, that's a point against you, dividing this whole Maori business. That's it. I can just about cut you off right now from the rest of that flag in Ngāpuhi. I'm there for them. I'm there for them, even though they don't like me. I'm there for them. And I'm out of here. I'm going to England to sort that lot out, let alone you fellas. It's just a portion. You're only a little portion of the whole world, Jim. And it's all legal. You put your lawyers against me, I'll burn them out. I'll burn them right out, the same as the police. The CIB, Jim, I burnt them out of my road because they had insufficient evidence to stack up against what I've got in the bag. And this hat here with a sheriff's badge on it. You can't use that, Jim. You can't use this native court up there because you just cut yourself off from Ngāpuhi. That's their court. That's their British contract with that ship of Admiralty. You go and get your own ship of Admiralty, Jim. I'm just telling you right in front of you now and the world watching me. I'm running this show, Jim, on behalf of the contractor, and your name is not on that contract. Your week or two name. Okay? I'll check the week or two name to see if it stacks up and see where that came from. It's sad because I have to go through each chief to suss them out, to see if their surname is real. I'm going to check your name and see if that's real on the register in Britain. And if it's not real, Jim, you're in more fucking trouble. Right? You're in more fucking trouble. The same as that lot in the Waitangi Marae. The Hei Hei's is chicken. That's its surname. Chicken. Hei Hei is chicken. A whole bloody lot of them. Right? The Apiatas is another bloody name that's off the fucking queue. And they're on the wrong land over there. Right? I've got those titles to Waitangi. I've got the titles to this whole country, Jim. I don't see your name on it. I only see Manukau. Right? I only see Manukau. Te ra Waikato wharaherehere Manukau that put these titles together in England, not here. So, I don't see your name on it. That's why I'm saying I'm annoyed with you. I'm annoyed with you. I'm doing your fellow's work. And there you go, pulling off by yourself and sailing on your own with your own parliament. Well, good luck to you. You can go on your own parliament, and there's a big one above you. It's called the Moai Crown Federal State Commonwealth Government of the World. Dual government with the King himself in England. Okay, just to let you know, there's a bigger bullet on top of your head from England. This is a declaration of war flag. Jim, you're calling it a declaration of independence flag. No, I'm going back further. And that's the part you don't know. You might go and put the flag upside down, but that's you. That's Ngāpui's flag you put upside down. They didn't want it to go upside down, Jim, just to let you know. It wasn't yours. It's you that personally put it upside down. I don't consider Ngāpui in distress. They are not one to say they're in trouble. You do. I think you did wrong to Ngāpui by putting that flag upside down. I couldn't believe that you'd make them subordinate to their own way of doing things. They don't give in to anybody, Jim. They don't even surrender with a flag upside down. You did that. From Mount Hatu, you did that. And you're calling yourself a tuakana and leading your own waka and fuck the rest. I swear like this because that's how I'll talk to anyone who's busting up the unity of Maoris. Your incorporations are less of a king, Jim. You're coming under the Statute Acts of the Vatican. Now, I'm in the Vatican side of the coin, Jim, because they rule the world. And that's what Eri Manukau and Mohi Manukau was in the Vatican, and the Malta, and the Knights. Alright? You haven't gone that far, Jim. They're the ones with the pulling the shots here. And they're the ones that are watching what I do. They don't watch what you do, because there's nothing to look at there. It's only limited to a small part of the whole globe that you don't cover. You're only looking after your own back. I have to say that to you because I say it to everybody else, right to their face. I'm doing it on this video so everybody gets to read it and watch it, what I'm saying. Watch my lips, Jim, because I don't hide nothing. I'm transparent, you're not. You're keeping things to yourself by telling me what to do with the pound note. No, it's none of your business. This is Ngāpui's pound note business. And Te Ra Waikato Wharaherehere Manukau and King Tawhia Tainui. I've got Dion looking after that side. Now you wanted to adopt Dion. You wanted to adopt him, and he came to get advice from me. I said to Dion, Jim, I said, Dion, tell me something. Are you Hotoroa, Tupuna in Tainui, or are you Matatua, where you don't have any strong links to be adopted as a big chief in Tainui into Matatua. Now Jim, no. I told him what's good for him, and you are adopting him with Kim.com. Now you're going right into the crooked world, Jim, underworld, and the black side of law with Kim.com. You're taking him on and his money into your business, your honey business. I'm saying this publicly. If you go to Kim.com, he's in trouble with me. Anybody that links to him is in trouble with me. Jim, he's going to get the pound note on his head before long as another debtor. And so the way you're going to end up is pound note on your head, and there's nothing you can do about it, because the British Army and military will make sure it bankrupts you and Kim.com one shot on these lands. Whether you're a tuakana or whether you're anything, you're a person, Jim. Your name and your surname will be checked out to see if what right or title do you have to this land. You're not the only one on it. You might call the shots for yourself and your government and everything. There's already a government running here, Jim, straight from Britain and the Navy. They're our partners, and you're abusing them. If you abuse them, you abuse me. I'm writing for them. I'm pulling them into contract that was always there. Because there's no king there, I'm jumped in, because I have a legal right to jump in to fill in the shoes of the king. They know in America and they know in Britain, UK, that I'm there doing this job that you can't do. You can never do this job, Jim. Not on a penny's asshole. You're only looking after your own interests in getting land back your way or no way or the highway. I'm going to let Kingy know what you just said to me, and he will change his stance on everything. He's got a big job as it is enough to try and sort out the government. And you think you can sort the government out? You're going to be listening to yourself and nobody else. You're saying to hell with Tainui or Ngāpuhi. Never do that to Ngāpuhi, because they're the contractors. Okay? And they can tell you to stop using that flag, Jim. They can pull that flag right off you with this court. And you'll be struck off the court. You'll be struck off because I appointed you to that court, Jim. I pulled the shots on that court. Right? What they say, what the other ones say, you'll be replaced by another chief that I appoint. Right? I appoint them and they appoint me as a sheriff legally to go to England from that day. Right? We struggled in that marae. You weren't inside that marae when I was getting belted around by Ngāpuhi themselves. Now they all praise me for doing this for them when I get the hell out of here. I'm not going to say it because I'm had a fucking guts full of it. And what's happening with you splitting away from Ngāpuhi. That's the saddest thing I'd ever say on camera. I never thought this was going to happen, but I expected from you, because you don't turn up to important meetings that I'm involved with. I'm involved with everyone, Jim. I'm involved with all the people in the world, including Maori here, and what part they have in the world. Really, bugger all. Just about bugger all. You're buggered with these liens on top of your head, and you won't be able to get them off by yourself. You won't get the consent by yourself, Jim. If you think you can do it, you're heading down the wrong track. You're going to get into more trouble. Your lawyers will be shut down, and everyone will be shut down with it. And Kim.com. He'll be kicked out of here. The Ngāpuhi chief will kick him out of here because they've got the overriding title to this country. No matter what you or anybody else says, Jim, we're in contract. You're not. You're not. I can take you off that panel just like that, as fast as I put you on. You're not stuck there or invincible. Right? I just need a phone call and you're off. That's how I operate in the Moai Crown world. You haven't got the Moai Crown title and seals. You haven't got the King's seals. I've got them. They were given to me by Mohi Manukau and all the rest of them. That's why I'm in the Confederation. And you're not. You're in corporations under the system. In their contracts, the Queen Elizabeth, Queen Victoria Trust contracts. That's where you're stuck.
you're operating in corporations with the Americans or whoever with the honey. You're just yourself in your own entity. I won't swear about anything about that. I'm only just saying you, yourself, are libeling yourself and your business right in front of me. I'm in commerce and I'm been in banking, broking, Jim, for a long, long time, and titles, land titles. You can't do those. You can't do those because I've got the title that got these people in this land in the first place, right? You haven't got that. You haven't got the origination of the titles here, commercially, and banks and all the rest of it. Show me, or otherwise, stay aside out of the road when I'm operating for everybody, okay? Do not cross me, Jim. You're just about doing that now, and I think you're going to be cut off, okay? Because you cut me off, right? If I don't hear from you today, then that's it. That's it. I'm saying this on publicly that you'll be removed from there because you've gone and threatened that organisation I set up by having something better yourself. Okay, to Kingi, Total, this is a statement I'm making to the Ngāpuhi chiefs. Whakamininga, 1834, your flag, your seals, your contract, has been threatened by Jim Wikoto. By him pulling out and going on his own, now that he's got the information, he's not to use, because I warned everyone on that writ of execution that he'll get executed with it. Okay, I'm talking about a declaration of war here that no one takes claim to, saying it that way, publicly, that I've chopped the King's head off or hang her in public. And that goes for anyone else threatening this contract as third parties. Jim, you're a third party. You're a third party, Jim, because you've got your own parliament and your own structures of commerce separate from this one. Okay? You've just made a statement to me on this phone call. That's why I take these recordings so that I can take it to the meeting, and that's off my head. I've got enough to do. I've let those administrations take over all my confidential information, all my YouTubes, all my Facebooks, all my documents, everything, because I trust them, Jim. I would never give it to you. I will never give it to you because you've run off with it for yourself. I've been through those people right through. Charlie Hohepa did the same, and Edu Manukau just about, but not quite. He's still got a window of opportunity to come straight back in and apologise to me, okay? Because he called me a rascal and all sorts of names, because there was too much that he couldn't do to these titles that his father gave me, all those titles, because he didn't trust him or his family. You see, that's why those old Confederation members gave me all the information, including Te Waihoki and Hare Utatonga, for those titles up in Ngāpuhi. That's why I got everything, Jim. I've got everything locked. I've locked it all up. I went to Kingi's place last night and told him what's going on. See, I have to keep them informed. And you want to be in the mix. You want to be given everything like hell, Jim. You cut off like that. You're a third party. It's none of your business to ask for anything confidential that I have. I'll have to talk to Kingi and those other Ngāpuhi chiefs to see where they stand with you. It's not my decision to make. You'll be struck off. That's my own opinion. Because you're forcing me to give you information that I don't have to give. I don't have to give you anything for your own financial investment interest. Jim, you're just as bad as Bill English and John Key, demanding information that doesn't belong to you. All those seals, all those statements, all those YouTubes, all those Twitters, all those seals and flag issues belongs to Ngāpuhi. Okay? It's not for you to touch them or abuse any of that private confidential information. Well, that's all I want to say. I'm really annoyed. It's put my day off. It's put me all off altogether. Going down to your wedding, but you didn't invite me, Jim. I want to make this public announcement that I was getting from others. And Dion says, aren't you going to the wedding? I says, I didn't get an invite. That's why I asked you. And you're just saying it's delayed. You've taken everybody on a wild goose chase that you're going to have a wedding, and then all of a sudden you say to me, it's delayed. What the fuck's going on, Jim? In your head. What the fuck is going on in your head? I swear in front of you, in front of the whole world, what the fuck is going on in your head? To go and sideswipe me like that and not give me an invite to come down to your Hapu area. You tell me. I expect a phone call this afternoon, and that's it. That'll be the end of it between me and you on that basis. That I don't want you anywhere in this organisation anymore, or anything to do with the pound note, or anything to do with this flag of declaration of war. I don't want you anywhere in it because I don't trust you. I don't trust you, Jim. You are gone off on your own when you got the information about the money got you. The money has got to you. That's why I'm singling out everyone who's for themselves out of it. You're out, Jim. I just have to confirm it with the rest. That's one less. I can bring another one in. I'll bring in the chief from Te Ururoa will replace you. Okay? Te Ururoa bailed me up. We just about had a fist fight about that, but however, I've taken him in because of what he was saying to me, one-on-one, in the paddock. Okay, he overheard me talking for Ngāpuhi. It's not my duty to talk for Ngāpuhi. I'm just doing their legal work so they can grab it and control what is belonged to them, historically and commercially belongs to them. That flag, that is their flag. And you have no business with it in contract because you don't have the contract, they do. Okay, thank you very much. Bye. We'll see you for now. Get on with it with my team of administrators. They're waiting for me to go up to the meeting at Te Hapua, but that's only the taumata, kaumatuas up there. Ngāpuhi, it's not anybody else's meeting. This is a in-house meeting. The meetings I have from now on are in-house. That means it's private and only to do with the Government of New Zealand and the trustees and all those who are now standing in front of us. That's the way I put it. They're standing in front of the King's Crown. Okay? So, with that, the meeting is on the 16th, and I've got the time for that, but I'm not going to advertise that. I don't want anybody turning up from anywhere when it's none of their business. It'll be escorted out. From now on, anyone that's having meetings with this Te Tii, Marae, Native King's Bench Grand Jury Court will be removed from the meetings I'm having in private. Okay, thank you very much. See you for now. Bye. Time now is 9:30.